Hi guys, just another video today. I didn't want to make this video today, but I thought let me do let's do it today. So I'm doing the Iron Man 3 review. So that today, obviously I'm sick, but I thought let me see it now, and I'll see what the fuss is about this one. And yeah. So first of all, I'm not gonna spoil a lot. So bear with me. So yeah. So first of all, he's talking about his OD and what happened to him in Avengers, and he's having a rough time. Like, oh, why I became Iron Man, this and that, yada yada yada, and so yeah, so a lot of stuff is happening. Then you get into the story. It's like excuse me. There's a new villain, new supervillain, um, the Mandarin, and he's making all this shit. He's making chaos, and Tony Stark gets a bit agitated about about this bad guy, his relationship with Pepper Potts, this and that, and it all goes really bad for him in the beginning of the movie, and then he starts get some reinforcements from his buddies, and get some help, because he practically becomes homeless because he's his house gets fucked, and spoiler alert, my bad, and it's all really bad. It's all fucked and shit. And there's another bad guy. His name Killian, played by Guy Pearce, and the Mandarin played by Ben Kingsley. But I'm gonna get that too soon. So, and yeah, it starts really dramatically getting a bit strained on Tony. He's got a lot of responsibility. He's getting having panic attacks and this and that, and he can't cope with it. So he has to somehow undo his true intentions and his motions to his loved one, Pepper Potts and his friends, and yeah. So yeah, but that's about it. The storyline is really weak on this one. I'm really disappointed in this one, and it wasn't that really appealing. But there's a lot of action, quite a few fight scenes. Um, yeah, there's quite a bit of action scenes in it, but other than that, this the the character build up on the other characters, especially the Mandarin and Tony. We already know how he became Iron Man. This and that, so I already know. But he's dealing with a lot of crap. What happened? Iron Man 1, Part 2 sucked, and the Avengers, and he's getting a lot of grief. What's been happening to him in the past, and his friend, War Machine, aka now Iron Patriot, played by Don Cheadle, South Africa. He's there to support him, and he's trying to help his buddy in it, and he has to deal with his own issues to deal with, and such and forth. And it pretty much gets into battle, and the main antagonist of the film is Killian, the Mandarin, played by Ben Kingsley. He wasn't a huge threat. He's just a fucking scam artist. He doesn't have powers. He doesn't have this, and that. He's just a stage actor. Played, and his name is Trevor. He's not a huge threat in this movie. Seriously, the main huge threat, the main antagonist of the movie, is Killian, Archer Killian, and he's the main antagonist, and he's got all these weird experimented powers called extremists. It like burns through their mouths and the body. It looks like flames, and it gives them powers. And he becomes a huge threat to Tony and to the world, and it's just like really, really, really epic battle against him. But the way he dies by Pepper Potts, she gets all violent shit, helps him out during the ending, and not a spoiler. So yeah. So pretty much, he's pretty much finished with all his stuff. He's leaving now, but he still promises to be Iron Man, and you know, all these suits and all this money. He just say, "Oh, it's just a cocoon of my outer self," but inside, I'm still a human being, you know. But it's just a cocoon. He's a machine outside, but inside, he's human being, isn't it? So, and there's a end credits, but I'm not gonna spoil that. I pretty much spilled the beans quite a bit on this movie, so yeah. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Not really great movie. I would expect a bit more. The storyline of this movie really crap, really boring. Um, the humor on it was a bit too much on it, and Robert Downey Jr. He's a bit overrated actor. I know he did a lot of movies in the past, but this one, it's just too much of it, man. It's just not a lot of ha ha ha. You can laugh a few things like no, But yeah, I prefer part one, and part two sucked. This one sucked badly, but obviously this is the last movie, the end of the trilogy now, and yeah, obviously Robert Downey Jr. is gonna come back as Iron Man in Avengers 2. That's coming 2015. That's a long wait, 2 years from now. So yeah. I don't know why Marvel chose this director Shane Black and Disney's as well, because Disney owned Marvel in it. So it just wasn't all that worth the wait after 3-4 years, 3-5 years. The first one came in 2008 in it. So yeah, part two. I don't want to say that yet. Because, I don't want to talk about that. But after 3-4 years of this movie waiting, it wasn't worth it, guys. I got these figures as well, and I gotta say, oh my gosh, I'm still gonna get my other Iron Man figures, but yeah, whatever. So, yeah, was it worth watching this movie? No, it's not worth it. Don't buy popcorn for this movie or drinks. It's just not worth it. And the other actresses, Kate Blanchett plays girlfriend. She's playing Pepper Potts in it, and Guy Pearce, the main antagonist, plays. He's playing Killian, and that wasn't great. And the other actors, the supporting characters, they're not really interesting. So whatever. So anyway, guys, I give this film a 6.1 out of 10. There's a few scenes that's really settling. The background of the movies really nice, and it looks rich. It looks different. It looks sexy. But that's all I can say. The scenario of the scenes look really nice. Well, that's it. The way it was filmed, but that's it. The acting was not that great, and the story was crap. It could be done a lot more better. Alright, guys. Peace. Let me know what you guys think of Iron Man 3. Have you watched it yet? This is that, such forth. And yeah, and you guys in the States, you're gonna get it May the 3rd. If I spoil it for you, my bad. But if you don't want to watch this movie, watch this video, please do not watch. There's other reviews out there on YouTube, so yeah. Okay, this is my point of view. I'm a huge Iron Man fan. I read some of the comics. I love Iron Man. He's one of my favorite superheroes. But this one really, really disappointed me. It's a really big issue with this movie with me, and it could have done a lot more better. And yeah. Alright, guys, another review's coming up. I'm trying to do another movie review soon. You know, when 4-2 comes up, Dark World, The Wolverine, Man of Steel, and we'll see what happens next. Innit? Okay, guys, peace. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.